once a desire comes to your mind, once you are able to contemplate and articulate something that you want, that means that this vibration is turning to a thing and the process is underway. And the fact that you received with clarity, and you do and are, the desire, that means that this is underway. Things aren't shutting down, things are opening up. But it feels like things are shutting down when you've asked for a whole lot to open up and you're not letting it open up. It's opening up. It's opening up. You're not shutting down, you're 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 opening up. And you are absolutely right about wanting some sleep. Your body does want some sleep. You know why? Your body wants rest from the resistance. Your inner being isn't giving you the idea to reemerge into non-physical. Your inner being is giving you the vibration that you're translating into the words about releasing resistance. But what we're saying is that's receptive mode, that's receptive mode, that's receptive mode. So what's keeping you awake is not really lack of comfort, not so much. Not lack of physical comfort. What's keeping you awake is lack of vibrational comfort, which is the same thing as to say lack of vibrational harmony. Have you ever been really tired, only had a few hours to sleep, something important that you had to get up for, and you couldn't go to sleep? You couldn't go to sleep. You were so tired, but you can't go to sleep. Was it because your mattress was not pleasant? No. It was because there was an agitation. There's something wrong in the force. There's yeah. You see what we're getting at? Can you feel it? Yeah. So you're looking for relief. You're just looking for relief. So now we've talked about this in a lot of ways. How can you find relief? What do you feel relief about? What is working? Find some relief. You've got to find a thought that gives you some relief. Because this is what's really funny about this. And we don't mean funny as in mocking you. We mean really interesting, ironic kind of funny. If you can't find a thought that softens the resistance, then take a nap. And when we say that to you, you say,
tell me now.
Oh, it's not futile like you just concluded. So to you, we would say, if you can't find relief, then take a walk. If we say, if you can't find relief, then eat an ice cream. Now, what's your response to that? I'm lactose intolerant. You know? Or sometimes you can say, if I really needed to sleep, I would be asleep. So I'm just going to lie here and rest. And here's something that will really help you. If you will put yourself in a comfortable position and acknowledge, well, this is as close to the receptive mode as I'm able to accomplish right now. And I'm just going to listen to see if I'm in the receptive mode. You will hear us whispering in your ear. In other words, we're projecting to you solutions all day, every day. And if you'll just relax a little bit and stop complaining about what isn't working, we mean that in the most loving way. If you will just relax a little bit and stop the dialogue about what isn't working, you will hear solutions about where you are coming to you. Any of you, you understand that any time that you are in that problem mode, you can't find a solution. You've got to find some way of giving yourself a break from the problem so that the solutions can begin to flow. And it is our promise to you that that will happen, because your desire is so strong that it's serving you. But when you have strong desire, as you do, and strong resistance, that's what's making you tired. That's what's got you tense. That's what's keeping you from sleeping. That's what it is. And so you just got to feel around for subjects, any subject in the world that doesn't make you feel uptight. You got to get off the subjects that have been bothering you and on subjects that don't. The only thing that matters is the receptive mode, and it doesn't matter what subject you have to find in order to get into the receptive mode. There are those subjects and you can find them. And now you understand the formula. There's nothing wrong with you. You are seeking alignment, and you can find alignment without reemerging into non-physical. But you're not going to find it all at once, and you're not going to find it on the subjects that have been stubborn, but you are going to find it if you care enough about finding it. This is where the fun is. You just got to find the right party. You've got a contraption that has the potential of doing a lot of things for you. It has information in it. It'll tell you anything that you need. But it runs on batteries. But you don't put any batteries in it. But you keep pushing the buttons. And it's so irritating that it's supposed to work, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it hasn't been empowered yet. It doesn't have the current flowing to it, and so it can't. And that's what's happening with you some of the time, enough of the time that you don't feel good. You got to get into the receptive mode. So it is your assignment from us to find something to think about that doesn't suck. Something that when you think about it gives you some relief. When you are living something unwanted, you are launching requests for the improvement, and so your vortex is full of all of that. So, but you've got to find a way of softening whatever belief you've got going on that is preventing you from receiving all that you want. This is true of every subject. When you're in alignment, your physical body responds differently than when you are not. That's what we mean when we talk about turning thoughts to things, turning what's vibrational into a realized reality. It's about focus, but it's about vibrational compatibility. And most people aren't thinking about life and what is in those terms. You accept what is as a product of other things, like physical things or like conditions, and yet every condition is a byproduct of a vibrational stance every single time. And if you can just accept that everything that you're living is a byproduct of your vibrational stance, and then you will acknowledge that you can change your vibrational stance, therefore you can change every outcome, then it all becomes easier. And that's what healing is. When you sat before Jesus and others, there were many healers in your historical times, and you were dripping your illness, whatever it was, he did not see your illness. He was unconditional in his awareness of you. He was not focused upon the conditions that had manifested. He was focused upon the vibrational countenance, which is what is becoming. Did you hear that? We've never said that so clearly before. When you stood before the healer, he unconditionally knew your intentions that were in your vortex and focused unconditionally on who you really are. He didn't think about what you want and where you are, only about who you really are. And one who's connected to the stream is more powerful than millions who are not. Reality does not mean diddly squat. Reality is only a temporary reflection of a habit of vibration that you have the power to change if you will stop focusing on the condition that doesn't let you change the vibration. Can you do it? Yeah, you can. But it's going to take some practice. Practicing being unconditional is what it takes. So the condition that I feel needs to change so that I will feel better is, just say it simply in terms of the way it would feel to you if it happened. And I will feel how? So that I will feel free, so that I will feel happier, so that I will feel productive, so that I will feel self-sufficiency, so that I will feel ease, so that I will feel flow, so that I will feel free is the big word, free, so that I will feel capable, so that I will feel steady and sure, so that I will feel free, so that I will feel ease. And do you think it's possible? Is it happening to any of you as we get on these little runs? Are you feeling your feelings shifting? With the words, do you feel a little more ease? Do you feel a little more freedom? Just with the words. Yes. You just can't say, and when you write them, because it takes a little time to write them, when you write them, it's even more focus. In other words, so now what you're accomplishing, you see, this is the end run that you're making around this. I need the condition to change so that I can feel this way that I already feel. So I already feel the way I wanted to feel or needed to feel in order for the condition to change. But I didn't need the condition to change in order to feel this way. I feel this way because of my focus. That's all healers have ever done. They have just dominated the focus. You can care about how you feel unconditionally, can't you? Have we convinced you? If you could stop being responsive to what is could change into things you really, really like. You create your own reality by conjuring within yourself an emotion that feels good to you no matter what it takes to do that. And when you do it consistently, your life will respond to your point of attraction, which you have total and utter control over.
I spent a lot of my life in pretty significant contrast.
Doesn't matter. You've made it present. Doing it now. You're doing it now. You're doing it now. You're activating it now.
I think I just got the whole point.
We think you did too. Distract yourself from it as best you can. Focus on other things that make you feel good. There's no reason to hold yourself in vibrational alignment with something you don't want by discussing it. And there's every reason to do the vortex work because it feels good. So we don't want you to do the vortex work because it will fix a problem. We want you to do the vortex work because it feels good right now and it's a better use of your time.
Yes.
And if you will do what feels good right now, which is a better use of your time, and you'll do it often enough because we asked you some questions. Do you believe that you have an inner being? Yes, you said everybody does. Do you believe that your inner being's in the vortex with everything that you want? Yes, I believe that, you said. So do you believe that your inner being is there and that what you want is there and the solution to your problem is there? Yes, I believe that. Yes, I believe that. Yes, I believe that. Then why would you do anything other than foster that belief? Why would you discuss a reality that holds you in vibrational variance with it? It's just habit. It's just a habit that's not serving you.
So the solutions are in my vortex.
Yes. And they're proportionate to the problem. Big time ready to manifest. Big time ready to show you evidence, depending upon what you're doing right here, right now. So your work is not to find the solution. Your work is to get in the vortex because it feels good. And the solution will show itself to you. The solution, do you want to call the solution a manifestation?
Yes.
So if a manifestation is going to come right on the heels of the vortex work, then don't you just want to do the vortex work and let the solution reveal itself to you through the path of least resistance? We don't want you to even identify them or lay out a path to get to them, because from outside the vortex, when you identify them, you hold yourself out the vortex longer. So we want you to go general and accept the solutions are there. Everything I want is there. I don't have to figure it out. I don't have to figure out when it's going to come, where it's going to come from, who's going to bring it. I don't have to understand any of that. All I have to do is just generally accept, and I do, that the solutions are there, and know that when I feel good, I'm allowing them to reveal themselves to me through manifestation, which indicates my alignment with the vortex. When your vibration shifts, a manifestation will be evidence of. It's just incredible how fast the manifestation follows the alignment with what you want. You see, you just got to play with this. You just got to show yourself that your life is reflecting your relationship with your vortex, period. Just keep calling it that. It's my relationship with my vortex. Now, what does that mean? My relationship with who I really am. What does that mean? My relationship with everything I want. What does that mean? My relationship with all of the solutions that I've been lovingly putting there because I've been sifting through all of this contrast and problems. In other words, you're going to reach the place where your problems are going to feel like delicious opportunities for solutions that you are certain you're going to find. This is the way you felt when you came forth. Not one of you said, give me a feathered nest. Every one of you says, I'm going to mix it up and I'm going to fill my vortex up and I'm going to enjoy the universal revelations of delicious life. And if it's certain, you see, once you achieve the certainty that you can get from anywhere you are to anywhere you want to be, and once you have the knowledge of how to do that, which then life no longer is challenging or frightening or scary. It's just opportunity. It's just, And if you'd stop labeling the problem as a problem and as bad, and instead acknowledge it as the contrasting opportunity for expansion, then you're no longer hung up on step one and you're reaping the benefit of everything. So then no problem exists without a proportionate solution, which you were born to discover.